Hmm.
What led you to becoming a podcaster? Why not choose just becoming a YouTuber or starting like a blog or a vlog?
I guess the answer is Zach Moore. So
Fair enough.
because I've been doing this for a while, and more than just my appearance and many appearances on his show, Always Hold in Smallville. But we had another one back in the before times that we did, and that ran for a little bit, and so I don't know. He asked me, he was like, "Hey, do you think this is cool? You want to try and do it?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" We had a little bit of a following. We just kind of talked about random stuff, and then after that, he kind of figured to do. He got the idea to do Smallville, doing something like very focused rather than very broad like we were doing. And then obviously I helped with that. So I think the main answer is him.
Now, obviously, you and Zach are both big Houston Astros fans. And I want to talk about you and Zach here for a hot minute.
Okay.
You guys have obviously spent a lot of time on the Always Hold on to Smallville
Hmm.
podcast. And can you just quickly touch on your friendship with Zach Moore? I know you could touch on it at the top with your
Hmm.
podcast recording back in 2012, 2013. What has it been like being friends with Zach, the Podfather, all these years?
That's good. We're kind of like extensions of each other in a lot of ways. Kind of more brothers than friends at this point. We've been through a lot of stuff together, and we speak each other's language, and we also kind of speak our own language, which also kind of helps with things. And yeah, he's just a good dude. I was his best man. It was probably one of my favorite days, and get to see that and be a part of that. So yeah, everything else is just kind of like icing on the cake.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks.
That's amazing. That's really cool. What was it like recording the coverage for the finale episode?
It was a lot because a lot went into that, and I know he was partly stressed trying to get everything how he wanted it to be. I know he'd been thinking about how he was going to do it for a while, but getting everybody who was involved there and the planning of trying to get everybody in one place and to do a coordinated type of big send off also slash celebration of everything, just a big planning of thing like is as stressful as it is, but I'm glad it went as well as it did, and I'm glad he wrapped it up how he wanted to wrap it up.
Yeah, me too. And I definitely understand that, getting everybody together. It was in Hollywood, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's so cool. You get to film the last episode of Smallville, your
Hmm.
coverage on it, and you're in LA, and you have, a big group of people there for part one, part two. Um, man, that's really cool.
Yeah, it was a good day. It was a good day.